2004, my mom passed away. My mom came to my apartment where I just moved in, and she really wanted to make a big dinner there. I think she wanted me to feel like this new place was my home. So like we just cooked together. It was a perfect night. There was no weather conditions. It was December in Massachusetts, but there was no ice on the road. It was just a calm night. She drove home, and unfortunately that's when the accident happened. My mom took this last turn. She was maybe 5 minutes from our home. Maybe if I just had pushed her to stay, I don't know. I actually literally never said goodbye to her.
She told us, right, that the story behind the music, and just, I felt like immediately we all kind of focused in. She just has this really gentle, but she's hearing it. She knows what she wants, and she just brought us all into that world.
But I think that's what we as singers and we as musicians can do. It's like you don't even need words. It's like when you know what the story is, music helps people feel and express, and I think it helps people connect. And Carla's done such a beautiful job of bringing that out in her music.
This record is definitely an evolution. I just think it represents a growth because it did trigger every single emotion that I've been living with since my mom died, and that was extremely cathartic.
When you're in a place with grief where you can't run away, there's some things you just can't run away from. You can try to trick yourself, and with NOMADICA, it's like, well, maybe I can just instead of thinking I'm running away from something, I'm running with something, I'm running towards something, and it's the memory and the connection.
Carla has this vision, and so we all just had to get on the same page. And then it's just a pleasure.
I mean, it's very ethereal, very spiritual, I would say, and I was actually pretty amazed because you have to put more emotion in it, and every note, every nuance counts.
It's like the next step in the journey. The transparency and the fragility of the textures in NOMADICA. My approach to adding my sounds was very different than on Xiaoyi.
The music is very pure. I mean, and it's just there's it's simple, but complicated at the same time. I mean, a lot of time signature changes, but the melodies are very pure and simple. But with all these interesting harmonies, so it's not easy to play it.
NOMADICA, a journey of healing, became our journey. Realizing that we each resonated with the concept, and we each brought our own personal journeys along with us, and that could not have been planned, nor was it inscribed in the notes of the score, but it was in the essence of the music and our collective subconsciousness. Yeah, NOMADICA became our own personal journeys.
Grief is crazy, I'm 20 years out of losing my mom, and it's still I can experience different things in life, and then it just kind of cuts me hard again. It hits me hard again.
And then it just kind of brought us all together, and it gave the recording session a different depth. And you feel that, and then, we sort of carried that. We definitely carried that into the recording studio. I feel like probably we've all been traveling through lives together, and we met up in this life, and we're making this music now. So it's really special. I haven't really had a relationship like this with a quartet and with an artist, you know, where it just is right. It's like a sisterhood.
I don't know, like I'm connecting with her on this new level, this new place. And it's like what keeps my mom's life going inside of me.
Sometimes it felt like she was there with me writing these songs.
So I think this record really speaks to that, honoring our losses and how you know, much a part of life it is when people pass away.
I think some of the tricky parts were some of the unisons. You know, unisons in a quartet it's pretty hard, you know, I think in general, right? So it's like feeling that struggle a bit of trying to be one, like kind of tracking how I feel like I'm so close to my mom, but yet I'm so far, you know, and it's just dealing with that dynamic.
I love the idea of that because you're forced to be together. You're forced to really, really, really listen and be present. It's not just the idea, but the ideas are entwined in the way that you've written the music. You feel that.
That's what's so powerful, like about music. Music can like transport you and express something that sometimes words can't.
When we use music to speak about things bigger than ourselves, it is contagious. I think the empathy and the support that we all feel just starts to, I think, really invigorate all of us. And so that's what we've been chasing.